Today we're going to be talking about the metric system and converting within the metric system and how it's all related to powers of 10. The metric system is a decimal system of measurement, and so to convert metric units, you're either going to multiply or divide if you're going. So basically, if you're going from a unit to a smaller unit, you're going to multiply, and if you're going from a unit to a larger unit, you're going to divide. Or another way, since it's the powers of 10, you can just move the decimal point. So for example, let's just pretend that we're trying to convert 8 meters, and I'm going to put it right there because meters are right there. That's the unit. If I want to convert 8 meters into centimeters, so what I'm going to do, I know that there's a decimal point right there that's imaginary, but it's technically right there. So basically, I need to move it 2 spaces because that's 1, 2. And I'm going to fill in these empty spaces with zeros. So now I know that 8 meters is the same as 800 centimeters. If I want to convert, like example number 1 on page 857, it talks about one of the largest recorded pythons measures 7.3 meters. So I'm going to put my 7, that's my 7 meters, 0.3, right? So it was a little bit longer than 7 meters, but so 7.3 meters. And I want to find out how many centimeters long it is. So I really want to go all the way to this, all the way to here, right? So I need to move my decimal point 2 spaces, and I'm going to fill in this empty space with a 0. So I know that that python was 730 centimeters long. On example number 2 on page 858, Roshanda has 50 dominoes, and each domino is 4 centimeters long. So she's got a whole bunch of dominoes lined up like this, right? Next to each other, and each one of them is 4 centimeters long. And she's got 50 of them. Okay, so I know that if she has 50 of them lined up like this, and they're 4 centimeters long, I know that to know how long they are, all 50 of them, I need to multiply 50 times 4. So if I multiply 50 times 4 equals 200, right? And we're talking about centimeters because we were talking about centimeters over here. So I know that I have 200 centimeters, okay? So it would be like I would put the 200 centimeters right here. And my decimal point would be, I'm going to make it larger, 200 centimeters. It's right over there because we're talking about centimeters. But I'm going to be going from centimeters right here all the way, I want to find out in meters. So I'm going to go 1, 2 spaces, but to the left. So from here, I'm going to go 1, 2 spaces. So I know that 200 centimeters is the same as 2 meters. It would be the same as I move it 1, 2, right? On the next example, it's asking you to try to convert 5 meters into centimeters. So I want you guys to go ahead and do it. I'm going to pause for a little bit, and you guys can just remember, try to place first where you're going to be going from meters into centimeters. So that's going to be 1, 2 spaces to the right that you're moving it. So you should have had, if you had the 5 meters right here and you're moving your decimal point 2 spaces, 5 meters is the same as 500 centimeters. Now the next example is 9,000 meters. So wow, so now they're giving you a big number, right? 9,000 meters into kilometers. So you know that if you have 9,000 meters, basically you would be doing this, 9,000 meters, correct? and you want to go all the way to the kilometers. So we're going to be moving it 1, 2, 3. So 9,000 meters equals 9,000 meters equals 9 kilometers because you went this way. So you're basically dividing by 1,000. We're going to just do a few on the independent practice. So like example number 3, you're trying to convert 700 centimeters into meters. So 700 centimeters, you want to find out how many meters. Well, we know that from meters, we have decimeters, we have centimeters, and we have millimeters. So if you are in centimeters and you want to go to meters, you're going to go 1, 2 to the left. So 1, 2 to the left, you know that equals 7 meters. So it's very important that you guys remember the order of the metric system of the units. So you have kilometers, then you have, here I should show you that other, what we call hectometers or hectares, and then we have decameters. We have the meters, so this means 10, this means 100, this means 1,000. You have the meter, and then on the other side you have the same. You have deci, which means 1/10. You have centi, which means 100, and you have milli, which means 1,000. Knowing this, you're going to know if you're going to the left or to the right.